I'm just curious what your advice is for people out there who are concerned. We talked about, AI won't take your job. People using AI will take your job. I think the agentic world has shown that to be different. So if you're a normie, what's the best way to have armor on your body to keep your job secure? Short version.
If you're working in corporate America, being the person who knows how to manage, being a maestro who manages AI is the key person. If you're in any other field, moving up the stack to things that a robot can't do and outrunning the robot is the best piece of advice. So what can a robot do? It can deliver a burrito and it can drive full self-driving. It's going to be a decade-long deployment of those technologies. So what's the next thing up from there? Being a carpenter, being a handyman, being a plumber, being an electrician. And if you look at that generation tool belt, if you are cousin Sal, who is not a 9-to-5er and loves his Uber, DoorDash, Winolo Draw, on-demand economy, you might need to buckle down and say, you know what? I'm going to learn a trade. I'm going to take out YouTube. I'm going to take out ChatGPT. I'm going to learn how to be a carpenter. I'm going to learn how to build a fence because the robot ain't building no fence. I can tell you, I just built a fence. It cost me like $6,000 to build a tiny little fence. It was a 2-day job. Do you know what handymen who can build a fence get paid? It's like
yes,
$100 an hour.
I've done fencing. Yes, I paid a lot of money for fencing. You know what an Uber driver gets paid?
Less than $30 an hour, in a city, or a DoorDash, or $20, $30. Sometimes they hit make $40 on the weekend. You could just build a fence, and that's not going away. And that's $100 an hour, $75 an hour. So you're going to have to outrun the robot. The robot will build a fence in 5 years, 7 years.
Yeah.
Then you're going to need to learn how to make the beautiful desk and carve it that the robot can't. And then at 10 years, forget it. It's over anyway. You'll have your own robot and then you'll just be managing robots.
I'm going to be on the moon in 10 years. So don't call me. It's not my problem.
And as you know, I'm obsessed with a lot of technologies, including my Applaud pin. It's time for us to applaud. Golf clap. Applaud. As you can see here, I have it on my t-shirt. How did I get it on my t-shirt? I didn't use the clip you usually see me use when I'm wearing a suit. Well, I'm in Tahoe, so I'm not suited up. It has a magnetic one, so you can put it right behind you. Then, Alex, I got you on the Applaud train. I'm recording my Applaud right now. So if I have any ideas, like, I should go to the emergency room and get my pinky, which I dislocated playing basketball yesterday, and make sure I send a note, I can do that. And you just flashed your Applaud, Alex, and you're using the attachment that lets you wear it like a wristband. Which is kind of cool too. It's totally privacy first because you have a button, you press it, the red light goes on. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows what you're doing. For meetings, it's amazing. People say, well, why wouldn't you just use your phone? Getting your phone out, opening an app, starting it, closing it. Okay, all that's great. It's going to take you 30 seconds, a minute. Whereas here, you just press the button, 1 second or less, and you're recording. And it's got multiple microphones on it. And the battery lasts forever. And if your phone's in your bag or your jacket and you're skiing, but you want to leave it on like a lunatic all day, Alex, I just leave it on when I'm skiing. And I just talk to myself when I'm skiing alone. If I ever go down in a tree well or whatever,
I was about to say,
it'll be my last will and testament.
Didn't we just talk about you not skiing alone anymore? Like 10 days ago? It wasn't that far back, man.
But anyway, we have a promo code. People can get a good deal, I think, on Applaud. Yeah.
Yes, we do. If you go to plaud.ai, plaud.ai/twist, use the code twist, save 10%. Jason, I'm using mine to take ideas for blog posts when I'm out and about. Love it. And because I have the wristband, my children can't yank it off my body. So not really a clip-on guy yet, but give me like 5 years to have older children and then I'll be able to, safely wear it like that. But yeah, I'm loving it. Lon's loving it. You're loving it. Kind of a hit here at Twist HQ.